I'm going to try and get through quite a few more games here. Let's go ahead and start things off with Chromehounds. Now you may notice I'm going to go through this a little bit faster now. Here's Chromehounds. I picked this up when it first came out. Actually was pissed off because Best Buy was late at getting theirs. But picked it up, played the hell out of it, and played it for quite a few months until a bunch of assholes got really good at it and would napalm people across the map. However, extremely cool game. Fuck off Mag on the PS3 for having a whole world of events going on at the same time. Chromehounds was doing it too. Then we have Clive Barker's Jericho Special Edition. I'm a big fan of Clive Barker's work. Game is not the best, but the story's pretty cool. And honestly, if you don't take it too seriously, you'll have a good time with the game. Flying on, we have Crackdown, a game that apparently Microsoft didn't think could sell on its own because they put the Halo 3 beta with it. However, I had this pre-ordered well before the beta was even announced. And I only had one problem with it. The video they originally showed for it showed them ripping off a door and using cover, and sniping through a skyscraper to kill a boss, which were both things that were taken out of the game. Still rip shit off of cars, but you couldn't use it as cover the way they originally said. Awesome game though, completely 100%ed it. Almost true for Crackdown 2. Another awesome game, great sequel. I just haven't 100%ed it yet. Next up, as I said before, I do have the pad for this, Dance Dance Revolution Universe. And by pad, don't make the fucking jokes. I'm referring to the dance pad. Next up we have Dark Sector, which I thought would be an awesome game, which I was wrong. I can't even get through a third of the game because it's just kind of disappointing. Though I think some of the art and stuff to it is really cool. Next up, as I said, Blue Starry Eyes got Bayonetta. I picked up Darksiders. I still, for some reason, have yet to beat this game. I think actually because I let her borrow it for a while when we first started going out, and that kind of paused my playing time for it. But it's a really awesome game. Can't really say anything bad about it. Next up we have Dead Rising. I'm going to stop saying next up because it's sounding repetitive even to myself. Awesome game. Really cool getting to kill zombies. Kind of slow paced and limited in this one, which when playing Dead Rising 2 is a welcomed experience to have the changes in there. However, God, the only thing that was missing from this game was co-op, which I believe they actually announced would be DLC later on. However, never heard anything after that. And then we have Zombrex, which is actually Dead Rising 2. Don't really have to say too much about that game. Let me move this set of cases over before it topples over, because there's going to be so many. Next up we have Dead Space, which I have yet to beat, because I'm retarded. Don't ask me why. I've seen the end, watched someone else play it. I just haven't picked up the controller and finished it myself. Probably because I know the ending. And Dead Space 2, I have it beat on a non-Xbox Live profile, because I'm stupid. And I haven't gotten around to beating it on mine. Honestly, I like the first game a little bit better, except for the multiplayer obviously being included with this is fucking awesome. Nothing better than being a necromorph and just running around killing the hell out of people. Next up we have DOA 4. Awesome, awesome, awesome fighting game. I loved it. I competed with it for a while. Never really got anywhere though, but awesome. 100%ed unlockables, just not 100% achievements, because I'm just going to say it. I'm not the best at games. I'm just good all around. So I get my ass kicked quite a bit. But I can hold my own in every game. Then we have Dead or Alive Extreme 2. Make all the perv jokes you want. I honestly wanted a volleyball game, which this one sucks at. Couldn't even get achievements in this game. Why? Because they all require collecting swimsuits, which, once again, I wasn't the perv. I didn't give a fuck about collecting the goddamn swimsuits. But I keep the game as a reminder to not being stupid. Next up, we have a game that Blue Starry Eyes insisted we pick up, Deadly Premonition, which, from everything that I've seen based on it, very cool original game with an awesome storyline. But I think the gameplay is kind of lacking, and I have yet to actually play through it. Then we have Death Smiles, which is an old-style kind of Japanese shooter. Pretty much any of those Japanese games. I'm not even gonna say Japanese. Take a figure, put it on one side of the screen, let it move around, and shoot shit that's coming at it. Awesome, fucking hilarious English voiceovers for it, and especially how they put the subtitles at the bottom is hilarious too. All I'm gonna say is, oh me god. Now, oh my god, oh me god. O-M-I-G-O-D. Took a lot of pride in it. Dead or Alive. Oh my god, I just said Dead or Alive 4. I'm going back a few games. Devil May Cry 4. Wow, I feel shitty as hell. Love the game. This is another one of those games where I made the mistake of watching it get beat before I actually did it, so a little more than halfway through the game, I stopped playing because I knew what was going to happen. I gotta stop doing that with games. I gotta just sit down and play them myself. But very cool. Nero's kind of a whiny bitch in it, but overall the game's pretty damn cool. Then we have Earth Defense Force 2017. Honestly, just picked this up for a collection piece. Kind of had a hard time finding it and seeing how the price had jumped up at one point, so I decided to get it when I found it and add it to the collection. And we have Oblivion. I know so many people love the game, but I haven't played it. Blue Starry Eyes picked it up as a little gift since she came across it. Fable 2. Blue Starry Eyes picked it up in preparation for Fable 3. I don't think she actually beat it. Fable 3 came out before she finished it. And look, oh, Fable 3! We've both beaten the game, played through the DLC. We both still only have a couple of achievements to get. I will say, even though we didn't beat Fable 2, Fable 3 did cut back on quite a few things, but it was still awesome. And we have Fallout 3, which, once again, I started, but I made the mistake of watching Blue Starry Eyes play it all the way through, and God, I have yet to go through and play it myself. Like I said, that is a curse for me. I have no problem sitting there and watching someone else play it. However, from that, I know that Fallout New Vegas is not nearly as good. Why? Because even she can't stand playing through the whole thing. She has gone back to playing Fallout 3 once again so she can finish getting the achievements. And Fallout New Vegas has not held my attention as a viewer either, like Fallout 3 has. Maybe I should start doing reviews based on watching her play, because I seem to get a pretty good set of information from it. Don't really have enough time here to get into another rant on stuff, but here we go. FIFA 06. I wanted a soccer game, and it's when Xbox started doing their reward system. I think it was their Old Spice Challenge, which they seem to abandon those things. Fight Night Round 3. Launch title, picked it up when it was cheap. 1,000 achievement points. Final Fantasy 13. Fuck, I'm on the third disc and I made a mistake of watching the rest of the playthrough on YouTube. Fuck, I gotta stop. I will finish that one though. I want to play 13 too when it comes out and legitimately be able to say that I beat it. Full Auto. Launch game. Racing. Blow every fucker up. Pretty cool, but not as good as Blur. And I'm going to wrap it up there for this set of games. Stay tuned for part 4.